Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here with a project share. I recently did an unboxing of a junk journal kit that I received from the creator and owner of Planning2Create. It included a bunch of dyed sheets. I had the yellow kit, so there were yellow dyed sheets. Basically everything to start a junk journal, the chipboard, fabric, ephemera, all types of things. I'll link that video down below so you can see how much stuff was included. It was a good bit of things. So my goal was to create my first junk journal. And as you can see, that turned into me creating 2 junk journals from that one kit. So there was a page in the kit that gave you some ideas, some tips, what else you might need to go with it. I ended up using that page in this book, so I don't have it to show. But one of the things was you can add other pages. She said, please feel free to add other pages to make the kit more complete. So I love yellow. I love yellow and gold. So her sending me that yellow kit without me even asking was perfect. And I wanted to do something special to make sure that I used as much of that yellow paper as I could. And so I started with this. I went through some of my pattern papers and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, and then it just popped in my head that I had this EK Success paper pad of Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. It's double-sided. I forgot to bring it up, but I picked out all the sheets that had yellow in them, and then it ended up being mostly Mickey Mouse sheets. They were like 2 Minnie Mouse sheets, but they were pink. It was a lot of pink, so it kind of threw off the color pattern a bit, the color palette. So I ended up going just with Mickey. So here's what I did first. I took some inspiration from different YouTubers. I watched a couple videos. I saw how Shara Crane added like pom-pom trim to the edges and did some stitching. And I'm planning to do a ton more stitching than you'll see. But I got lazy and I'll show you all. So I just have some of the seam binding from my scrap cabin here wrapped around it. I added one of my hot glue charms to this. And then I'll probably go back and add some wrap beads and whatnot to the end as well, so it's just there and I can wrap it however many times. I opted not to use the chipboard for this because I knew I wanted to do some sewing, so I pretty much got all my pages together and I decided I was going to do my signature with the sewing machine instead of doing the hand signature. So I wanted everything to be pliable, to be movable, and that's what happened. That's how I came up with this. So this is not hard, but I did use Tyvek to reinforce my spine to make sure things didn't come out. I also used, there was a file folder included in the pack, so that is what is the base for like the outside. And then okay, put this on a double-sided tape. I'm gonna have to go back and glue it down. As you can see, I used this image, and this is from one of my daughter's Mickey Mouse coloring books. She tears off the covers, so I'm sure she wouldn't mind, and she actually had 2 of these, so you can kind of see where she like scratched it up and whatnot, but it gives it some character. So that's what I did to the front and the back. And then I'll try to keep the flip through kind of quick, but I added pages like this. All the pattern pages of Mickey Mouse, of course, I added, but pages like this, all the envelopes, those, even a lot of this cut aparts and ephemera are all from the kit. So I did my best to use as much as I could. Since a lot of it was yellow, again, I went with yellow pages. So here we go. And it is pretty thick. I know in her instructions, she was like, she included enough to make a 40-page signature. So that was my goal. And I think this is right at 40 pages. But that's me including my own pages because I decided to take what was left over and create another junk journal. So, let me reiterate. It was a yellow kit and it is a junk journal kit. But she did have things that were like vintage. So that's where all of this falls into place. Comes into play. She included this beautiful fabric. And I had to use it for the cover. This is a... what is this? A 4 by 8.5 inch book with a 1/4 inch gusset there. And I, again, stitched my signature into place. And there is the chipboard here. I used it for here. This ribbon was included. This inside piece. Pretty much, for this one, everything that is in here was included in what she sent me. And you'll see there's so much stuff. So this is what I tried to make, like a more traditional junk journal where things are just everywhere and there's a lot of flip outs, some washi and this and the other. But this inside piece is actually the instructions, or like her info that comes with the kit. So I took advantage of everything. The ribbon came. I accidentally stitched this in, but you can easily add something else to it. There's a doily. There's an envelope with a card inside, and then I added some of the pattern paper. Again, she dyed these pages, more book pages, a pocket filled with all the small bits that are left, and honestly there aren't much. There's just some washi, some tickets, photo corners, and some flowers. I have another page, and this washi was from me, my collection. It wasn't from the kit, but I think that might be it. I tried to add pattern pieces wherever there were blank spots. So this was actually white, and I added some in pattern paper. Love these. I cut the pages to be different widths. Added more tuck spots for different things that she included. This is washi. I glued this down. We have a ticket, like a bill, more flip spots. So there can be some journaling, or if you decide later you don't want that there, it's held with washi, so you can easily take it off and put it somewhere else. I layered some of the trim she included in between these two pages, and I added this to the center. I don't know, I really like this quilted piece. So this flips out. And then this is a pocket. And I have more fabric on the back. See, it was white, so I wanted something to cover that up. And this is the front of that ticket. And there was like this canvas piece here. This is an envelope that opens up. You can tuck stuff inside there. Thought it was cute because you can tie it. Again, all this was included in the kit. Added more trim there. Did the envelope flip out. You can tuck stuff inside, right underneath. Yeah. So this is this one. I really like this, especially this front piece. It was this piece, and then this is also from my stash. So maybe two things added to the whole book from my actual stash. And whatever the small bits inside was all that was left over. And then the only three bigger bits left over is this square. And I plan on covering it with paper to match here, and maybe making it a shaker or doing something different to the front. Making it a frame and adding a family picture here because it will fit. So that is going in this book. And then this page was also left. This is the only big page that was left. And then remnants of the fabric when I was trying to figure out how I wanted to have it on the front. And I guess the other small pieces, I have this button and I think another one downstairs that my little one had her hands on. But yeah, that's it. So I'm going to put this in the pocket. Who knows where the other one is by now. Sorry. But yeah, so I was able to make 2 junk journals using her kit. And I think the kit is only like $12. It's less than $20, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I mean, and all I really added was pattern paper for this one. But you still could have made a complete journal. And these pages are cut down, so they were full 8.5 by 11 sheets. I just cut them down to what I needed. Yeah, so I'm really happy that I was sent this kit to play with. Definitely excited about this junk journal because it gives me a chance to make some more memories with my daughter. And this one I will be giving away. Again, it's not perfect because this was my second time trying to make a junk journal. So you have to forgive any mistakes that I made, but it's definitely something someone can use. You may be able to even figure out how to add this to a bigger journal or something. You can still add, there's still room to add pieces to it because of this here. It can be as thick and chunky as you want it to be. You can add more fold out spots, whatever you want to do, for the most part. So again, I placed in anything extra that was left over, and I'll include this as well. So if you'd like to win this skinny junk journal, all you have to do is be a visible subscriber over the age of 18 and leave a comment. Leave a comment down below letting me know what's your favorite thing about summer, since summer is upon us, and make sure that your comment includes the word summer, but please don't give it away. It's just a little small way for me to show appreciation, and also for someone to get their hands on some of the items that Shayla gives out in her kits that you can purchase. So I will leave all the links down below for you to access her YouTube, her Facebook group, her website, everything. And I just want to say thank you so much for sending me this and thinking of me, or even allow me to, you know, play with your products. As you can see, I was able to make a lot, and everything was just beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right, so that's all that I have. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good day.